Vale. Pues vamos a probarlo. Esto del cómic que es. Vale, nada. Nueva partida. Empezamos. Vale. Una pequeña unidad de investigación de la mancomunidad interplanetaria de los 6 tripulantes. Vale. Su misión de exploración finaliza después de visitar muchos mundos y explora numerosos planetas. Sin embargo, a la tripulación le espera una última misión antes de volver a casa. A pesar de los riesgos, el astronavegador Novik se encarga personalmente de la extracción de un mineral muy raro y valioso. Novik consigue el mineral, pero le cuesta una pierna rota y terribles dolores. Sin embargo, el accidente del astronavegador no impide a la tripulación celebrar el fin de su ciclo de investigación. Ha sido todo un éxito y han creado estrechos vínculos entre ellos. Satisfechos, ponen rumbo a casa e inician un merecido descanso en los hibernadores. Vale, vamos a ver qué tal. Aventura espacial. Dios, pues empezamos bien. Ya estoy aquí todo tirado.
My head. Marit? Anybody?
Dios. Movimiento W, vale. Nos hemos estrellado ya, ¿no? Pero si estaban en hibernación de esa, ¿cómo estoy con el traje puesto? Mantener. Jasna, somos Jasna. Debo informar de un problema. Socorro, estás ahí. Vamos a preguntar a ver si están.
Is anyone there? Koval? Marit? Hey, this is Jasna. I was just with you. And now, I don't know where I am. Or how I got here. I've got a splitting headache. Does anyone hear me? Base, do you copy? Are you there?
Para arriba. Vale, estamos bien.
Probably nothing serious. No damage to the suit or bone structure. Just this headache.
Ya se nos ha jodido el cable.
Oh, bollocks.
Bollocks.
Base? I heard you for a moment. My receiver's dead, but the transmitter may still be working.
Esto mola, lo de interactuar con la mochila así, clicando. Hostia.
I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank. That's enough for several hours.
Varias horas de oxígeno tenemos.
Damn it, I've lost my beacon. Where
La
is
baliza
it?
se nos ha perdido. Vale. Busca el registro de misión. Provisiones.
There aren't many supplies, which would suggest a quick recce. Or was it just the end of the mission?
Vale, tenemos pocas, ha dicho. Dios, qué guapo.
Just like I thought. Nothing.
Nada de qué.
I'm on my own.
Ah, de posiciones.
The beacon can't be detected either.
Es una baliza de posición. Y no recibe señal. Ojo, un libro. A ver.
Let's see if the past me hasn't failed the present me. And let's hope she took notes.
Vale. Landing, Site 01, Site 02 y Camp.
Are we on Regis 3?
Estamos en Regis 3. No me suena de nada. Regis 3 aquí no está. Ah, Regis 3 lo pone aquí arriba.
So I report that I have no recollection of this planet.
No recuerdo este planeta. Lo último que recuerdo... Espera, hemos cerrado el ciclo de investigación. Estamos en hibernación ya, volando de vuelta. Me habrá desmayado como efecto secundario de Vale.
That would be bizarre. For some reason, our crew split into two groups. The first one set up camp.
El primer grupo en el campamento.
Oh, am I on my way there? Both groups landed in the same place.
Vale, que los dos grupos aterrizaron aquí y se ve que uno como que tiró para acá, hay dos caminos. Y el otro está en el campamento, que no sabe si ha ido o si estaba de camino a ellos. Fuimos en dos módulos. No solemos hacer eso. Quizá el primero se averió.
The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird.
Que exploró el océano sin biólogo. El otro grupo quizá fuera yo sola, tomando una ruta diferente.
Leading to... Right. I was heading straight to the camp. You must be somewhere near. Give me a sign! Send up a flare, the probe! Anything! Okay. I'm gonna head to the camp, but I'll be keeping an eye out for you.
Vale.
Landmarks. Well done, past
Vale,
me.
puntos de referencia, ¿no?
He didn't disappoint after all.
Croco, Nestle y Dog.
I need to stop doing this. I'm looking for something that resembles a dog.
Parecido un perro. Dios. Qué guapo. El del perro. Ese es el del croco, yo creo. ¿Este es el del perro? No, no. Voy a mirar por si acaso, pero bueno. Hostia, qué guapo, que hay que enfocar. Se puede hacer zoom. No, esto es la cuerda.
That rope. I think it's mine. I'll try to retrieve it later. It might come in handy. A specific structure, which does not resemble any canine.
¿Y cuál es el del cánido, máquina? ¿Este?
Checking another object, which also doesn't match.
Allí, allí, allí. Vale, vale, lo tenemos.
Bingo! I found the dog.
Vale, ahí está el del perro.
We have the first one. I need one more.
Necesito uno más, pues el del croco, venga.
Hey, crocodile, where are you?
Que lo hemos visto, que está aquí enfrente. Es enorme. Where are you, dice. No le faltan ni los prismáticos. Espera, ¿cómo se da para atrás? Ahí.
That has an interesting shape. Of a crocodile indeed.
Ya
I
está, ¿no?
report that I have established my position. Time to hit the road.
Vamos a por la cuerda lo primero, creo. Encuentro la forma de llegar al campamento, vale. Ya estoy de pie. Sí. No salta, ¿vale? Dios, qué guapo. Cómo se ve ahí todo el cristal del casco. El casquillo. El perro, vale. La aguja y el cocodrilo. ¿Y la cuerda dónde era? Aquí. Vale. Va bien el juego, ¿eh? Lo tengo en alto.
I'm in a canyon, which doesn't make it easy to navigate. I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by.
Pero acá hay algo ahí en el cielo para interactuar. Ahora lo miro. Tenemos un gancho. Vale.
I think I see our ship. You're not leaving without me, are you?
Vale, ¿para dónde tengo que ir? Lo que yo vaya viendo, ¿cómo miro el este? Vale, al tabulador. Vale, vale, vale. qué me sale como para interactuar? Ah, para irnos de página. Ah, y puedes ir a esa justa. Vale, lo pillo. Puedes ir como al inicio, al índice y ya mirar dentro de lo que sea. Vale, bueno, entonces tengo que ir seguramente por aquí. O por ahí arriba. Vale. Vamos para allá. ¿Qué es esto? Una piedra. Dispositivo.
More dropped equipment. I must have hit the ground pretty hard.
Más equipo perdido. Un detector de metales. Vale.
Dr. Gorski, you won't be pleased. More equipment to repair. The detector's dead. Guess I shouldn't just leave it like this. Broken or not.
Vale, de hecho que se lo podía elegir si llevármelo o no. Me lo voy a llevar. Vale. ¿Qué ponía? ¿La tela, linterna o qué ponía?
Oh, I have something on the tracker. I assume it's no one
Ojo,
from the crew,
hay una lucecita.
perhaps it's my beacon. Warm. Getting warmer. Got you. I found it.
Tenemos balizas para la mochila.
Look for me on your trackers. Huh. There's water on this desert planet. Or another liquid that did not allow the biocenosis to fall. It won't be easy to replenish drinking supplies. Not without tests. Filtration, as we all remember. Third rule.
Va a coger agua, se la va a jugar.
I was about to. Already awake? Good.
My body might be awake, but my brain is still in the fridge.
I wouldn't be so sure, my dear. Clearly your sense of humor was first awake. Now, try to get up, slowly.
Dr. Gorski doesn't look so well.
How are you holding up, Gorski? Don't get up just yet. Is it really so hard for you to remember a couple of simple rules?
I have to stretch my legs. They're numb.
Hibernation will do that. Just sit for a while. Here, take it, and remember the third rule.
Yes, I know. Stay hydrated.
In small sips.
Always the first one to get up. I don't know how you do it, Merritt.
It's a matter of habit. After so many cycles of cryogenic sleep, one either gets used to it or becomes a tortoise. Koval, will you help me here?
Sure, I'm coming. This is not our system. Has anyone noticed we're in the wrong place?
Koval, it's not a good time.
Yasna, look for yourself. This is not the right planet.
You shouldn't be walking yet. Koval, could you stop it?
I'm telling you, we woke up in the wrong place.
Yes, we heard you. Enough of this, Yasna.
Crew,
Astrogator.
debating chamber in 15 minutes. This can't be good.
Guess we'll find out. But first, here, hold on to it, and remember.
All right. No time to lose. Time to go. I found a way out of the valley, leading more or less towards the camp. But I can't go this way. If this area is volcanically active, ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's all just too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky's clear, and the soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren. On some planets, such storms last for several hundred days. I hope it's not one of them. sun. The night for my leg. I can already see the camp. Over 400 meters in a straight line. I see you. Can you hear me? I just need to get down from here. I can't get down this way, but I can secure the rope. Here the ground slopes a little more gently, which doesn't mean it's completely flat. All right. I want to see you as soon as possible. I'll take your chance. Shit. Oh, phew. Oh, that was less than ideal. But I'm okay. The suit's fine too. Visibility could be better. Maybe I should wait. If the storm gets worse, I'll be cut off from What happened? Where? I was heading to... Impossible. I'm much closer to my destination. I must have walked for some time. But... I don't remember it. Did I black out again? I'm so close. Yet, in my condition, every step is a strain. I don't want to whine, but if you come here, it will be so much easier for me. walks are heavy. The film is not inviting. Legs become too heavy. Hands become too weary. Down you go. Night is not that scary. I remember you. Regis' third satellite.
Astrogator, sir. Crew.
Dr. Gorski, right on time. Any updates?
We have a set of data from the near-surface probe.
Great. How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen, 78%. Argon, 2%. Carbon dioxide, 0. Methane, 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
It's virtually 0.
In the word of paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, don't you? I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the Gran activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with. Marriott, do you have the geological analyses?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis 3 is not without worth.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible?
Good guess, Doctor. A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men, professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right, but where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay, and how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Krauter, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But don't worry, not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marrett, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you too. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator...
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis 3, if any.
Well, if I was ordered to stay, what the hell am I doing here? Oh, thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field. This is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds. Is anyone out there? Oh, it's just an Androbot. Androbot! Androbot, follow my instructions. Androbot? Dr. Gorski, have you made changes to the Androbot's algorithms? Without telling anyone? Again? Ah, well... Never mind. Oh, maybe if I... RT? Default position. I don't know what's wrong with you, buddy, but you clearly don't want to cooperate. Dr. Krauter! Didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor? Is everything all right? Doctor, please, look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Krauter. He's in bad shape. I'm going to examine him now. Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor. His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions. Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. You didn't have it easy.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear. Do I understand correctly that the Doctor's life is not in imminent danger?
That's my initial diagnosis, yes.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor?
Uh,
Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Akinesia, mutism, impoverishment of mimic movements, and reaction to stimuli. These are all symptoms of stupor. But it's difficult to pinpoint the cause of the disorder. We need to quickly perform a complete set of tests and focal plate tomography of his brain. Otherwise, I won't be able to say anything more.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, Lambda. We need to get you all on board. Everyone, not just Dr. Krauser.
Couldn't we just evacuate him right away?
If it were that easy, I would have sent the hopper long ago. Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find, and you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Hello? Anyone else here? I found Dr. Krauter. It's not a mission log, but it will do. Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
Metal? That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Krauter had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting. 360. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration. Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec. Got it.
Please make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment. I'm leaving the tent.
All right, now for the robot.
It's unresponsive. Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay? Huh.
Yasna, what are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
Right, the others. We've no time to lose.
Exactly. All right, you tin bastard. One more time.
Fascinating.
Did you find anything, Doctor?
Nice specimen. Oh, it's still alive.
Ah, the fish Dr. Gorski caught. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Something.
Dragonfly, come in.
Hello, Regis. Dragonfly here. Dr. Yasna at the radio.
Novik? Is his leg still bothering him?
Yes, he's been resting in his quarters.
We're setting up on the shoreline. It's late, but we still have time to examine the ocean floor. Gorski is preparing the probe for launch. We'll start research soon. Oh, one more thing, Yasna.
Yes?
It's beautiful here. The ocean, wind, sand. My suit is pinching and cramping just at the mere sight.
Should I include this in my reports?
I'm serious. I don't know about you, but over the years I've learned to hate the void. We do everything to go further, see more, take mankind one step closer to omnipotence, and then we can't even take a walk on land. As if enjoying everything that's around us was almost a...
I understand how you feel, Koval. After all these years, I miss home too.
Is it that obvious? I come across as, well, erudite, but at the end of the day, it's simple longing that speaks through me.
Well, a little obvious.
We have to examine the composition of the ocean water.
Tenía el micro muteado que no me había dado cuenta.
That's right. Do you want to do the honors?
¿Qué quiere hacer los honores? Koval, ¿dónde está yendo? Koval se iba solo.
Where are you going?
Probing the water.
Over.
Switching to manual.
For a little, quick recce. I'm gonna take a look around.
100.
A recce? More like a quick sickie.
300. Am I hearing this correctly? Are you going to smoke, Buckle?
No, not at all. I'm staying dutifully at my station.
500. Damn me. Am I seeing this right? Dr. Crowther, would you please have a look here? Of course. Just a second. It's like a school of fish.
This is life. What are they doing?
They're moving away from us.
From us? We're talking about an artificial robotic gizmo.
Right from the probe. As soon as I swim it closer to them, do you see what happens?
Is this normal, Yasna? What do you think?
It's hard to speak of normality here, but animals are usually not afraid of equipment or anything they haven't seen before.
Are you saying they've already seen probes?
I've no idea, but their behavior suggests some sort of defense mechanism. Catch at least one for examination. Then I'll be able to say more.
Come here. One more time.
Got it. What did you do?
I had to electrocute it. Wouldn't have caught it otherwise. I'm taking the specimen ashore.
That's a fine one. There'll be plenty to dissect, Yasna.
Vale. Vale. A ver si encontramos al resto de la tripulación, que este por lo menos está aquí medio vivo, ¿sabes? Este no tiene tanto problema. A ver si los otros están alguno muerto y necesitan algo más. Esto porque me sigue marcando el robot si esto está todo roto. Vale, a ver. No me lleves para allá. A ver. Yo estoy aquí, que tengo que ir al landing place, ¿no? Encuentra el resto de la tripulación. Vale, pues habrá que ir a ver a Gorski.
What now?
Vale. Vale, entonces el colega este se queda aquí, ¿no? Voy a hablar otra vez con él a ver si hace algo, pero se va a quedar. Me pinta. ¿Me das tus provisiones, tío? Que tú no las vas a usar, a no saber ni qué tienes ahí. ¿Cuánto tiene de oxígeno? Está bien, ¿no? No veo la aguja, no la veo. Vale, pues vamos a ir. Nos vamos. Aquí no hay nada más que coger, ¿no? Vale. Pues nada, nos vamos. Esto es uno de los caminos, me sirve. Así para de señalarme al robot. La baliza.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
No, mucho tiempo no hay, ¿no? ¿Qué es esto? Ya empezamos con sitios secretos. ¿Qué ha pasado?
Once more, status? That piece of junk.
No. No point in going back this way.
Sitio de excavación. Dios.
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr. Gorski set out to investigate its source, to find some end.
And? Did he?
That I don't know, unfortunately.
No me deja pasar por aquí. ¿Qué tengo que bajar? Vamos a ver por dónde me hace ir. ¿Qué cojones hay ahí?
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
Vale, voy a bajar. ¿Qué es esta mierda, tío? Nivel inferior, vamos a ver. Pero es verdad con el este. Dios, pero qué cojones. Aquí abajo hay algo.
That noise. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Is anyone there?
What's going on? Doctor?
Checking. It's a drill. So damn loud.
Look here, do you see it? Yes. It's the same on the other side.
Any progress?
We dig as far as the terrain allows. It will take a while.
Regis, come in. Status report.
Aspirator, sir. We dug up another 3 cubic meters. The object exhibits remarkable structural homogeneity. All spectroscopic analysis shows similar results.
Steel with tungsten and nickel alloy?
That's right, with the addition of other common metals.
Is there any chance of retrieving the entire object for research
No, eso es
purposes?
enorme el objeto ese.
None at all. Even sonar couldn't cover the entirety of it. Instead, Dr. Gorski calibrated the detector, so we had to look beneath the surface.
And? What did you see there?
More of the same. What protrudes above the ground is just the tip of the iceberg. We estimate it extends at least 50 meters underground.
I see.
Furthermore, it's not a single object. Down below, there is an entire root system, so vast that it's impossible to cover it all at once. either with a scanner or a detector.
Have you followed its course?
Dr. Gorski's doing just that.
Gorski, are you scanning those routes?
Affirmative. I'm headed westwards. Been going for a few hundred meters already. Still haven't reached the end of it.
Sorry to interrupt, gentlemen, but I confirm my suspicions. This area has been tectonically inactive for a very long time, and the Aeolian activity is minimal. Therefore, the material that has settled on, or rather covered this metallic structure, it's very old, which means these structures are even older.
What are we talking about here? A few thousand years? Tens of thousands?
I can't give a precise assessment, not yet.
I'm asking for a rough estimate, Merritt.
Well then, I guess it could be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years old.
Ya ves, ¿cómo te has quedado? No, Vic.
Anything else?
Yes. These structures almost certainly didn't form through natural processes.
Almost?
Well, they don't look like anything I've seen before. And you know I've seen a lot, Rovic. Also, I can't find any scientific explanation for this form.
Could this be what the Alliance is here for?
Oh, don't make me guess that. I really don't know.
Personally, I doubt it, Astrogator. The more research we do, the more convinced I am that it serves no purpose at all. It's even hard to imagine this could ever have any function.
¿Qué?
Carefully, Cobble.
Regis, we're losing reception. Cov, can you hear us?
En la cueva a lo mejor, ¿no?
Merritt, we can't hear you. Damn it.
What now, sir?
We listen. Wait for the interference to pass.
Excuse me, but I don't think it will pass on its own. We need to take action.
What do you suggest?
I can board the second lander and fly to the surface.
Yes, I can't let you go alone. My leg.
Pues al final fui sola, seguramente. Paga esto, por Dios.
Phew. It's finally stopped.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am. Unfortunately alone. Working equipment gave me hope, but someone just abandoned it. Didn't even turn it off.
That is indeed unfortunate. We need to expand our search radius.
Got someone! I'm following the signal.
Tenemos señal. Tenemos señal.
Huh. There's something on the ground.
Un diario de otro.
It's a
A
journal.
ver.
Geological cross-section. Measurement.
Debemos centrarnos en las pruebas químicas de agua y excavación geológica.
These are Merritt's notes.
Capas de arcilla sedimentaria. Vale.
She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
Vale. La respuesta a la última conferencia interplanetaria nos gustaría ofrecerle el puesto de astronavegadora. Vale. Hostia. Me gustaría decir su respuesta. Le han ofrecido el puesto, vale. Vamos a seguir porque esto no era.
I think I know where I can find her.
Vale, pero ¿cómo subimos ahí? Vale, a ver. Si yo quiero ir para allá... por la izquierda, parece ser. Tiene más pinta por la izquierda que por allí. Vale.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
The signal's coming from a castle backpack.
That's concerning.
Hostia.
I'm close, but I can't see her.
¿Dónde está? Hostia, está aquí.
She's here. I found her.
No.
What's her condition?
Marit!
Marit.
Wake up. Do you hear me?
Que tenemos tabaco, despierta.
Dr. Merritt?
No vital
here.
functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Nothing. 1, 2. Don't do this to me, Merritt. Don't. Please. Breathe. Live, damn it. Merritt.
No. No me quería rendir. Dios, ¿qué hace? ¿Qué hace? No me quería rendir, tío. Me he equivocado.
Astrogator? She's...
I know.
No.
Doctor. Yes, now. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Yo quería seguir. F.
Everything will be fine. All fine.
Un misclick te ha costado la vida. Espero que no se pudiera
Cover's next.
Yes.
resucitar,
You
vamos.
should be close.
Registra el área de excavación en busca de cobalt. Voy. No puedo coger nada de la mochila, ¿no? No. Vale, y cobalt será por arriba, entonces. Tiene pinta. Qué pena.
Do you think Koval?
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find it, Doctor. Alive. I'm sure about that.
Ay,
Someone's here.
hay alguien más. El cobalt va a estar aquí también. Pero no sé si arriba, justo. No, está aquí abajo.
Oh no.
Yasna, status. Yasna.
He's also Koval. Don't do this to me. No. Ah. You're alive. Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters
Poco
normal,
jodido.
yet he's completely unresponsive. Koval.
Espérate, ¿te quito el casco y te mato o qué?
His eyes are so empty. Just like Crowter's. Koval, what the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Crowter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them, but it may take a while.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski. Found them.
Las estructuras se ramifican bajo el suelo. Comprueba el ramal derecho. Vale, enorme muestra vertical sobresale a través de la superficie. Tanque de agua, estructuras subterráneas. La más grande hasta ahora, dentro de la colina a 150 metros, señalar con bandera. Visible desde el punto 4, azimut de 350, distancia 200. Vale.
Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Vale, y
Will
esto
be
me lo puedo
pretty hard in
apuntar.
1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier.
A ver, máquina.
Got him.
When you're there, put Dr. Koval in the seat, and I'll connect to the Astrobot through the Lander's antenna.
Haven't you rebooted yet?
No, not quite. But it will work now.
The lander's already descending. Damn. I have a bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry.
Aquí para allá.
What could have led to all this? Krauter? Our dear Merritt. Now Koval. An unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest, for some reason.
It's difficult to find a consistent pattern. All of this seems insane. Pure chaos. But I don't believe in coincidences. The greatest threat to humans is usually, well, humans. So I believe our crew members have fallen victim to the Alliance's actions.
I must say, in any other situation, I'd be sure of it. Invincible, however, is not in the nearest system yet. Their other ships have never even ventured near these regions of the galaxy. Or at least, there's no indication.
Except for all these disturbing events.
Right. Something doesn't add up.
Este está flipándolo. No se entera de nada.
See you up there.
No toques. No toques que te desabrochas.
Only
Estate quieto.
Gorski's left. He might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
Claro, y el doctor,
And
¿qué?
Dr. Krauter doesn't. I have to go back for him.
There's no need. I just regained control of the Androbot, so please leave it to me. I'll carry him as well as the
Vale, que va,
Doctor
que lo va a
Merritt's
traer.
body. In the meantime, please focus on finding Gorski.
Vale, ha dicho que ha recuperado el control del robot y que va a traer el cuerpo y al doctor. Gorski es por allá, vale. Por este, ¿no? Sí. Gorski, no, esto no. Lo otro. Ah, no, vale, pero es el de atrás. Me está dando señales de atrás, el que ya he dejado. Hay allí la bandera
I'm leaving the excavation site.
que ponía en la escritura.
How did he come down?
Aquí no hay nada, vale. No me deja jugármela. Vale. Ojo,
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon?
tenemos señal.
It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what.
¿Cómo que qué?
Dr.
¿Qué es
Gorski
eso?
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe,
Vale.
turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions.
Vale.
There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. And go ahead.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look.
Ojo, un cómic. Vale, como casi la acerca más, ¿no? Vale, encontraron los peces.
A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day that comms failed.
Qué guapo. Así que así pilla el contraste de la sombra. A ver, vamos a ver la siguiente.
I recognize these structures.
Esta es la
This is
excavación.
where they began to dig.
¿Ya no hay más? Jo.
Hours passed.
12 horas. Todavía hay 3 miembros de la tripulación aquí.
Must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
Vale.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Aquí nada, ¿no?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all.
A lo mejor se puede mirar a contraluz con algo. No tiene pinta, ¿no? Se ve el sol ahí, pero no tiene pinta que haya nada.
Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking.
¿Qué hay de las lecturas que ha dicho?
Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal.
Vale, aquí son normales. Ya está.
It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Vale, nos llevamos la sonda. Hola.
Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
Parece dañada, sí.
It's not flying very smoothly. I guess it's still a bit broken.
Meaning? How?
It moves only in a straight line. Just up and down, then sideways. No complex moves.
Ah, don't worry about that. It's because I'm controlling it manually. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Vale, ahora sí está bien. Que la estaba controlando todo mal.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Bali.
Please enter Ball E. B-A-L-L-E.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Vale. Tenemos un bichillo. Tenemos a Bali. Vamos, Bali. A ver qué vemos. Hay que bajar. ¿Cómo bajo, Bali? ¿Dónde estás? ¿Hay que ir para adelante? No creo. Vale, allí hay una cueva, así que se puede bajar por algún lado. Se tiene que poder bajar, vamos. Vamos, Bali. No sé si es por aquí. No. Pues hay que seguir por algún sitio que no haya visto yo. No he visto cómo se baja a lo mejor. A ver, Bali, alumbra ahí. No, no hay camino.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Sin cambios porque no sé bajar de momento. Ahora por aquí.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported was from the excavation area. The rest is underground. Please explore the area thoroughly. Just do as Dr. Gorski. Use the detector.
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Hay como ramificaciones que se van para distintos sitios.
Huh. I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr. Gorski.
All right. What happened next?
¿Qué pasó después? ¿Qué pasó después?
He followed the branch to the right.
Hacia la derecha fue.
Another thing he reported was a massive vertical structure.
Vale, o sea que si voy para la derecha debería ver una enorme muestra. Vale. ¿Qué pasa? Vale, voy a pillar el de la derecha entonces. O sea que según veníamos... Qué susto, qué cojones es eso, loco, creía que era alguien. Pero voy a mirar aquí un momento. Ah, por aquí nada, vale. O sea que tengo que seguir el de la derecha, que es este. Se supone, ¿no? Vale, ¿y qué haces haciendo fotos, tío? Que te escaneo la cabeza. Vale. Y tiene que salir una muestra... Que no la veo, la muestra. Todavía no, será. Vale, sí, hay muestra ahí. A ver.
Status? What's new?
The probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
Mal foto. Ojo. Cambiar modo de cámara. A ver, ajustes. Campo de visión. Profundidad de campo no queremos. Bueno, sí. Brillo demasiado ahí. Ojo. Ojo. No, sin filtro que la cagas. Hay que pillar ahí como la roca, como si estuviera sentada. Mira, parece que está cagando tú. Toma fotón. Ya está.
The structure from the notes, it fits the description perfectly. Well done, Bully. I knew I could count on you.
Well, we didn't bring it to the surface for no reason. Even in the first stage procedure.
And now I'm going to apply for my own.
As soon as you find Dr. Gorski, I'll see to it myself. All right. How about that point? What does it look like?
The next point, the third one, is a metal bundle running along the bottom of some water reservoir.
Interesting. An object as such should be easy to locate.
Vale. Tanque de agua, estructuras subterráneas. Ok. La más grande hasta ahora, vale. O sea que tenemos que seguir.
What caught the doctor's attention?
Looks sort of like scaffolding set up underground. Inside the ground, actually.
An unusual structure shape?
Definitely.
Do you think someone actually built it?
That's a far-fetched theory, but seems so.
Tanque de agua tiene que ser. Uy. Vamos, vale. No veo nada. estamos yendo bien. Vale, tenemos el estanque.
There's the water.
And the metal bundle?
As expected. It's at the bottom. Before you ask, sir, there's little to say about it.
Right. So how many are left?
2 points. Or at least that's what he told Koval. What he did next, it's hard to assess.
Well, the battery and the detector last for only a few hours, so he couldn't have gone much further.
Vale, a ver. ¿Cuál es el siguiente punto?
The fourth point is a structure that fills a rock massive, on top of which he found surface structures.
Sounds like a crucial node in this whole system.
La más grande hasta ahora. Dentro de la colina a 150 metros, señalar con bandera. Vale. Vale, ¿y dónde estás? Ah, coño. Que te pierdo. Vale, allí veo luz. Dios. Espera, vale, que no sé usar ya esto. ¿Te puedes apartar un segundito? Eso es. Ahí veo luz. Hay de luz de algo. Huellas. Hostia.
Gotcha. I found his tracks. Finally, some tangible evidence that he was going this way.
Good. It's downhill all the way, Doctor.
I wouldn't be so sure, Astrogator. The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters. Definitely uphill. I think we have the fourth point. I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag. I think I'll catch up with Dr. Gorski on the other side.
Well, that wouldn't be such a bad scenario, right?
Of course not. Oh, I wouldn't mind if we bumped into each other before the climb.
Qué guapo tú. A ver, el juego es muy bonito. No es aquí de acción de la hostia, es como una historia. No sé, tiene que ser de un libro, de un cómic o algo. Pero está muy bien. Vale, o sea que tengo que subir arriba. ¿Cómo coño llego allí? Vale. ¿Será por aquí? No, por aquí no puede ser. Tiene que ser por arriba. Sí, por ahí ya pinta algo mejor. ¿O no, Vali? Díselo. Ve alumbrando que nos caemos.
Yes, no? Everything's all right?
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something...
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
Vale, chiquitín. Estamos dando una vuelta. Puede ser, ¿no? Tiene toda la pinta. Vamos a ver. Sí, tiene toda la pinta, sí.
mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're going to take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere. 3, 2, 1.
The structures undergo noticeable changes here. If it keeps growing at this rate, I don't know what I'll find at the end.
What kind of growth are you talking about, Doctor? Depth, width, complexity level?
In every aspect.
Interesting. Do you think these veins lead somewhere? To something?
I'm leaning more and more towards that conclusion. But I can't tell what we might expect.
No foca.
If it ends at all. The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovers something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350.
Azimuth de 350 grados, distancia de 200 metros.
I'm sending the probe.
Vale, va a enviar a la sonda, de hecho. ¿Dónde ha ido? ¿Qué coño es eso, tío? Arbustos.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's going to be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable, yes?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Ah, coño, estás aquí.
Hi, Bully. Lead the way.
Te sigo, macho. No corras tampoco, que no podemos estar corriendo.
I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
I don't know. For me, it's only a matter of time before machines surpass their creators. The only question is when.
Yo te sigo, Vali. Tú mandas. Donde tú digas. Dios. O sea, si quieres hacer algo zoom, puedes hacer esto. Sacas el libro y ya haces clic derecho si quieres hacer zoom. Que no sea con los prismáticos, eso, claro.
We have a problem.
Something serious?
Huh. Maybe it's true that machines will surpass us. But not today. The route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
Well, if we assume that they'll surpass us, things will get complicated. Because in order to program a brain with computing power equal to that of a human, you need a brain with computing power higher than that of a human. Ergo, a man cannot make a machine smarter than a man.
Then who else would design it?
Self-learning algorithms? Some spontaneous process? Or pure chaos? Something inhuman, that's for sure. Shh. Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Qué guapo está el planeta, Bueno, pero está muy guapo. Encuentra al doctor, ¿vale? ¿Y cuál es el siguiente punto, tío? Nada, ya no hay más puntos. Este era el último. Vale.
Dr. Gorski, are you here somewhere?
Tiene que estar por aquí. A ver si le veo con esto. Tiene que mostrar otra nueva muestra. A ver si detecta otra baliza o algo. Ya lo tenemos. Estos arbustos, ¿qué cojones son?
These bushes are kind of weird.
Parece erizos de mara y todo.
I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock.
¿Tú y la bola? ¿Vale? Vale, ¿dónde estás? ¿Qué hace ahí? ¿Qué hace, Vale?
They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
No lo sé. Un sistema colonial, no lo sé.
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, these bushes remind me of corals, in a purely visual category, because they're far from marine organisms. So I would guess that these are colonial structures, perhaps rock-forming ones. However, their main structure has nothing to do with corals. No noticeable mesenchymal tissues, no nidocyst, matocyst, or spirocyst. No visible oral discs.
Yeah, all right, Doctor. I didn't ask for a marine biology lecture.
Vale, pues vamos a seguir. Vale, ¿no vienes? ¿Ya? ¿Te quedas ahí? Está muy bien eso de que puedas usar, porque muchas de las decisiones que estoy tomando, abajo a la izquierda, que no se verá por el logo, te pone como, creo que son las decisiones que ha ido tomando la gente o algo así, porque te pone como que has elegido una ruta. No sé si eso repercutirá mucho en lo que es la historia o cambiará mucho, pero mola que puedes, por ejemplo, lo del diálogo que sale debatir, pues mola que se puedan ahí decir tus opiniones o mierdas.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So you will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
Aquí hay algo, ¿eh? No sabía que esto se mostraba.
You may lose another crew member.
If you think so. Turn back now.
No, I won't. I can't leave him. It's just... I'm concerned.
It's understandable. You fool. Hopper's doctor. I'm going to the doctor.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Mejor sí. Cuando salgamos hablamos porque no se oye nada. Uf. ¿Ves? Ahí me acabo de salir abajo a la izquierda lo de que hay gente que se ha dado la vuelta aquí. Espero que el que está en la radio no me esté mintiendo en que ha cogido el cuerpo y al otro doctor. Porque eso yo no lo he visto. Yo he visto subiendo la cápsula, pero... Hostia. Esto es cuando estaba yo bajando. Subnáutica. 30 segundos, vale.
Roger that. All systems work.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final.
Vale. Pues no caímos tan mal.
Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good. Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
Qué guapo.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled. I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try
Sir,
to fly
something's
off.
wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew doctor.
Right. I'm inside.
And? How is it?
Solo nos queda uno, sí.
For now, we have to assume that we are left with only one lander.
Is it that bad?
You don't need to be a technician to see that Beetle's lost its buzz.
Está jodidísimo.
Unfortunate. I'm taking Hopper out of here. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
We've gotten out of worse than this. Equipment breaks from time to time, that's normal. But now...
Go ahead. What's bothering you?
This lack of communication. It takes too long. Especially considering there's a cyberneticist amongst them.
Yes, it worries me too.
Pero esto es un flashback, me acababa de meter en un flashback. Yo estaba con los arbustos esos negros. Hostia, ¿qué es esto? ¿Esto es agua? Una polla. ¿Qué dices? Uf. ¿Qué sitio es este, tío? A ver que no me caiga. Echo de menos a Bali flotando por aquí y haciendo fotos. Haciendo fotos a todo. No me van a dejar meterme al agua. Hay un bordillo, cabrones. Dios.
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. This beautiful here.
El Cobalt es el que está diciendo que daban ganas de quitarse el traje. Continúa caminando hacia el campamento. Ah, aquí esto es lo del principio, claro. Y tengo que elegir, porque yo fui por la izquierda, creo, ¿no? Ok. Pone camp. Voy a ir para allá.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here,
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the
quitan el
dangers
casco y
of
se echan un
igniting a
piti
dusty
aquí.
atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
What are you saying, Yasna? The mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority.
Hombre, pero si te puedes llevar el paquete de tabaco en una bolsita, hermano, no lo tires, coño.
Always? Are we really
Estáis aquí que
that
venís con los trajes espaciales y tiran latas y 3 paquetes.
To ourselves, and they must be the most important to themselves, whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive. Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, Astrogator. Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to us just because we can.
Doctor, interference is at the heart of human nature. Man would still be a monkey if he'd only looked at trees instead of cutting them down.
Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continuing.
I can't argue with that.
O sea que esta es la ruta correcta, vale.
Found a convenient passage.
Excellent. Please speed ahead. You still have a long way to go.
Well then, you should save your breath, Astrogator.
Ojo, aquí cubre. Qué guapo. ¿Es por acá? No. Pero voy a ver qué hay, ¿no? Ya que nos deja, no nos deja. Al agua. Se puede aquí el modo foto. Vamos a hacer un wallpaper. Aquí está más o menos centrado, ¿no? Cambiar modo de la cámara, no. Ajustes. Vale. Vale, campo de visión. Vamos a ponerlo así. Rotación nada, profundidad de campo. A ver. Es que no merece la pena. Autodesenfoque, ¿qué es esto? No, tontería. Filtros, no. Vaya pose. Fotón. Uy, qué lío. Nah, impresionante. Sesión de fotos aquí. En el planeta. En Genus 3. ¿O cómo se llamaba esto? Regis 3. Aquí también hay arbustos negros de estos. O sea que esto ya los vi cuando llegué.
My legs feel really heavy.
Dios.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
What is this? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples.
Oh. I feel nauseous. Suddenly.
Been on the surface just under half an hour.
That's not it. I feel darkness.
Me voy a la mierda.
Hang on.
Pero no toques eso, cabrón. Pero yo ahí no desperté. Continúa buscando a Gorski. Yo lo voy a ir dejando por aquí ya y mañana sigo. ¿Qué hace? ¿Por qué he roto una rama? ¡Vale! ¿Estás aquí, colega? Vámonos. Ve alumbrando, que no se ve nada. Sí. Sí, sí. ¿Qué has hecho? ¿Qué pasa? No puedo hablar contigo. Conmigo algo. Ah, vale.
Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no. What's going on, sir? Astrogator?
Dr. Yasna, I tried to resuscitate him, but...
No, please. Koval?
Dr. Krauter,
How? There was nothing wrong with him.
hypothalamic shock. He bled out during the flight.
I still don't understand. He wasn't hurt.
His injuries must have occurred later. I found him like this when I entered Hopper.
I can't believe it.
O sea, que ha mandado el robot
That damn robot. He
y
must
no
have
le ha
got
atado
the
bien o
doctor.
algo. Se ha desatado, ha dicho.
Killed him.
No, Yasna, I, as commander, misjudged the situation. Everything indicates that the
Novik,
doctor
la
had
liado
an
Novik,
accident
claro.
after he left the camp on his own. I should have known he was endangering himself.
Vale, lo voy a ir dejando aquí ya. No se puede guardar, ¿no? Aquí justo. Está muy bien el juego, me está gustando. Mañana lo sigo. Mira, ¿ves? Basado en una novela icónica de S. Lems. Lo miraré. Pero de momento muy bien. De momento muy bien. Pues mañana más.